In this video, we will show you how to replace your distributor rotor on this Dodge Ram. This will be mounted underneath your distributor cap along the backside of your engine. Let's get into it. Okay friends, let's get started on our job. The first thing we're going to do is make our way towards the passenger side of the air filter housing. Remove the breather hose. We'll take hold of that, give it a little wiggle and slide it off of there. Give it a quick check, make sure it's still soft and pliable. We'll continue on to the air inlet tube. For this, you can take hold of it, we'll give it a little wiggle and break it free by pulling it towards the passenger side. There we are. Let's move along towards the driver's side of the air filter housing so we can remove the 8mm headed clamp that holds it to the throttle body. That clamp will be located right down here. Once that's loose, we'll take hold of this, give it a little wiggle, and lift it straight up and off of here. With that out of the way, we have a clear view of our distributor cap located right along the backside of the engine here. It's blue. Along each side of that distributor cap, you'll find that you have a mounting bolt that goes down into the distributor. You can either use a Phillips head or a 7mm, loosen each one of those mounting screws, and then we can lift that cap up and off. There's one. Get the other one over here. Okay. At this point, I can take hold of this. We'll give it a little wiggle. Should want to break free. Now that we have the cap off of there, we have a clear view of the distributor rotor. For this, you can just take hold of it and lift it straight up and off of there. There's that. All right, let's get ready to install our new distributor rotor. Looking inside the lower port here, you can tell that you have a tab that protrudes in towards the center. That's the alignment tab. So as we start sliding this down onto the distributor shaft, you will need to spin it until you feel that line up. Then you should be able to slide it down a little bit further. Come along the back side here. Give it a little twist. It slides right down on there. Double check to make sure it's completely secured in place. Let's take this distributor cap and put it in place. Let's take this, we'll bring it down. As you slide it down onto the distributor, you can twist it a little bit. It should want to slide right into the perfect position. Once you've done that, you'd want to start in both of those mounting bolts. Once both of them are started, you can snug them up. This started on here using our 7mm. Should just want to turn right in. There we go. That one started. We'll do the same for the other one real quick. Now we can start in both of these mounting bolts. Once they're both started, you can snug them up. Keep in mind, when you're tightening these, you do not want to over tighten them because we don't want to break the plastic cap or the distributor itself. Once you're sure you have both of those nice and tight, we'll be taking hold of this. Give it a little wiggle to make sure the cap is secured to the distributor itself. Now we can install our air filter housing. We'll put this right over the throttle body. You want to get it aligned properly here. You also want to align it with the stud along the forward bracket here, and we can slide that down into the proper position. With everything aligned, we can tighten that clamp. Take hold of that air filter housing, give it a wiggle, trying to draw it off of the throttle body. You want to make sure this is secured, otherwise dirty air might make its way into the engine. Let's get that air inlet tube on here. Give that a wiggle. Continue on to your breather hose. That'll slide right along the top here. Okay friends, we've got the truck back together. At this point, you want to hop inside the passenger compartment, start up the vehicle. Let it run for a little while. Make sure you don't have a misfire or a check engine light, and then take your vehicle for a road test. Thanks for watching.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.